Gold gurus Freddy Dodge and Juan Ibarra want to turn the Dickinson family mine into a viable moneymaker. They start by weighing up how much gold they've found from a one-day test.
Let's weigh it up. 0.16 ounces. Not that great, huh?
No, it's not.
That's what a kick in the teeth looks like, though.
Yeah.
Gold at $1,900 per ounce. This half-a-day run gives the Dickinsons just over $300.
We certainly can't afford to operate off of this much longer. This isn't going to cut it.
Yeah, it covers the diesel and the water, but we couldn't even get a whole day test in, really, which is common for us because we silted up. We just couldn't keep running.
One of our goals is to get your plant running longer hours.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that'd be fantastic.
That's our goal.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much.
Right, Juan?
Yep.
Let's get him some more gold.
So that's not enough. He's got a family to raise. You can't do that with 0.16. I'm hoping that in the next cleanup, that 0.16 is doubled or tripled, because that's where they need to be.
Freddy and Juan have until the end of the week to overhaul the struggling mine.
How attached are you to that lawnmower?
Well, it's our trademark, but it's been a bit of a love-hate relationship.
We're going to do a different drive system for you completely. You won't have any downtime because of broken rollers. It's going to be more efficient. It's you won't have to get up on the ladder to start it or anything. It'll be down here. It'll be easier.
Yeah, because that's dangerous. Juan's going to make a longer key for you. So you
Okay,
can shut it
yeah.
off.
We're going to put the switch down here for you.
Yeah.
Down here. That's our big fix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom in.
That's the end of that, right? Yeah, that looks different without that lawnmower on top.
Oh, yeah. Looks better. I like it.
It looks kind of professional.
It does. Yeah. This was a little bit hillbilly-ish.
We call that Southern engineering.
Next, Freddy and Juan crane off the 1,200-pound trommel barrel.
The trommel barrel is like the heart of the wash plant, so it's a bit like open heart surgery, but luckily we've got some of the best surgeons in the country here.
There it is.
That's it. It looks like a skeleton over there.
This is the machine that literally gets us the gold that we need, and to see it come apart is very scary.
The clock's ticking right now, and I'm just hoping that we have enough time to get everything done.
To help the Dickinson silt problem, master fabricator Juan Ibarra turns to his mobile plasma cutter.
Like a printer, you get a sheet of steel on it, and you can cut whatever design or any kind of piece that you want in 2D out of a piece of steel. You can get everything programmed in, get it all cut out, and Fred and I can put it together.
The sluice extension should help control the Dickinson silt problem.
If we can cut down the silt, that means more run time. If they can run longer, that means more gold. So ultimately, this fix is going to get them more gold.
Every day, the Dickinsons have to shut down and clean out the silt, costing them up to 5 hours of runtime and a lot of gold. But Freddy has come up with a simple fix that should keep them running for a full day.
Pretty cool.
It is cool.
Here's our chute extension. So it's going to get your tailings and your silt farther away from your drainage ditch that goes back to your recirculating pond. So take that end around that direction. You got it, Melinda? Okay. Okay, now we'll tuck it up underneath. Okay, come up a little. Oh, right there. There we go. See how I narrowed it at the end?
Yeah.
To bring the velocities up on it so it pushes that water farther away from the plant.
The old system allowed silty water to circulate all the way through to the feed pond, so it was still dirty when it was pumped back into the plant. Freddy's 8-foot extension chute pushes water further into the tailings pond, allowing more time for silt to drop out before it can enter the recirculation channel. He's also added a pair of tarpaulin dams, which force any remaining silt to settle before it reaches the pump.
Last bucket.
All right, Josh, that's the last bucket, buddy. Nice job.
It's the end of the second test. Instead of running for just 5 hours, Freddy's fixes have allowed the Dickinsons a full 10-hour run.
Man, that's a good feeling.
Now let's hope there's enough gold in the box. We can do a lot of things, but we can't make gold.
Right?
The Dickinsons can now run for twice as long, but have the modifications doubled their gold count.
Look at that sucker.
There's your nice nugget.
Yeah. Look at that right there.
Holy, come on.
That's nice.
This is the biggest gold nugget that we've seen as a family. And the fact that this gold nugget's coming out of our mining operation is just awesome.
I'm just gonna quick pan it. Maybe there.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of fine gold.
I'd rather find the fine gold. That proves that your recoveries are working really well when you have that super fine gold.
Yeah,
Anybody can catch a nugget.
I'm anxious to get this weighed up. It's been more than once that I've gone to her, my wife, and said, hey, it looks like a really good run, and then we weigh it up, and it was average or maybe a little bit good, but not quite as exciting as I thought. So, you know, I really want to do better for her. And for my kids. You know, I want to make this thing viable.
On your first run, your water was so silty and mudded up, you had to shut down at a half a day.
Yeah, that's all we could get, half a day run.
During the test run, the Dickinsons recovered just 0.16 ounces.
What will it be?
There's
0.8.
0.7.
Yeah, we just went past 0.77.
Wow.
1.13.
Woo!
That's huge.
1.13 ounces in a day, guys.
That was awesome.
That's the best run ever.
That's incredible.
That's awesome.
Worth over $2,000. Freddy and Juan's fixes have doubled the Dickinsons' run time and increased their gold by more than 7 times.
Increased our run time, increased our production.
Yeah, and that's a lot of gold for one day.
Yeah, and reliability.
That's 10,000 million.
Yeah, it's gold miner math.
Yeah, that is.
Over a 12-month season, Freddy's fixes could net the family $500,000 in gold.
Hey, Freddie. How you doing?
Guys?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Dave?
Hey,
Dave, and what's your name?
Carrie.
Carrie, nice to meet you, Carrie.
hey, guys. That's Wilder,
Nice to
How's
meet
it going,
you.
Wilder?
Wilder, how you doing?
Ryder.
Hello, Ryder.
Nice to
Jagger.
meet you, Ryder. Jagger.
Jagger. How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
How about you?
Good, thanks. So was this plant here when you got here?
Yes, the plant was part of the previous mine operations. People have tried and failed, so I don't think it's configured correctly. But it was here, and then this is where it's been sitting for the best we can tell, about 15 to 30 years even, right in this one spot.
Right.
Now you boys have been running it, right?
Yes, sir.
What kind of problems are you guys having with it right now?
So we're getting too big of rocks going down the sluice boxes, and that's screwing up the screw, screwing up the bowl.
Yeah.
So that's a big problem.
Okay. Is the bowl catching any gold?
All we found is one tiny piece.
So you're seeing some gold then?
Only 0.25 per 100.
Okay.
That's all we're getting out here so far.
Quarter of an ounce, 100 yards then.
Yeah, not very good. Not
Yeah.
very good at all.
Yeah, that's pretty weak. How much have you guys got invested in this mine so far?
In this operation, we're at about 35,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything, moving
Everything,
cost,
yeah.
everything else, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're here 1 week with you guys. So whatever we can do in a week to help you out, we'll do it.
Sweet deal.
Well, let's fire the plant up and look at it.
Let's do it. Let's fire it up, Wiley.
Okay.
I'd say I've been a gold miner for about 4 weeks, but we've been looking at mines for about 4 years, trying to find the right one, and I think there's a lot of ground to be proven out here. And we need to figure out what type of gold it is out here a little bit better so we can catch it better.
After a 4-year search, the Folletts found a 200-acre claim rich in mining history. It also came with a 50-year-old beat-up rusty trommel.
We fired up the plant. We're gonna run our first test for the day, see what we get and see how Freddy can help us.
Over the years, the Follett's plant has been modified by previous owners. A hopper feeder drops pay dirt into a 22-foot rotating trommel. The gold-bearing material runs down a pair of sluices and through a centrifugal bowl.
Pretty dirty, on one.
That's not very clean at all, Fred.
No.
First, Freddy and Juan check the coarse tailings at the end of the trommel.
See how dirty that is? There could be gold in it, so all this material, we want going down that fine gold sluice, right?
Yes, sir.
Right now, it's not.
23-year-old Jagger has spent the last 3 years working in his dad's construction company, building underground sewers. With gold prices at an all-time high, he convinced his dad to invest $35,000 in the claim and plant.
We've invested quite a bit of money, but the education that they're getting, you can't learn that in college.
It's the responsibility of a lifetime. I mean, if we don't pull it off out here, we can play out here for half a year and run out of money, and then what? We got to go back to crawling in the sewer. But what does that do for my brothers? We don't get to spend as much time together. We don't get to learn and progress together. Yeah, Freddy can help us get gold and we can make money out here. I think I got a career and a path set for the rest of life.
For years, Jagger and his younger brothers have been digging up their backyard, playing at being gold miners.
We started panning and digging in our stream in the backyard, and then we started getting interested in gold mining.
When I was a kid, I'd pan gold. My brother Rocky and myself started panning gold when I was like 9. We built our first gold wheel out of an old 55-gallon drum bottom and some gasket material when I was probably 17. We just did everything ourselves, and we still work together. We work together well.
Freddy continues his diagnosis by checking the sluices.
These riffles, Juan, they take up half the sluice box.
I'm feeling that. Feel how thin that moss is, Fred, right here, where my hand is?
Yeah.
This is old. Been out in the sun. I'm sure they don't have any carpet underneath it either, huh?
But yeah, these are worthless riffles.
Youngest son Ryder operates the 918 loader, feeding the clay-rich pay into the hopper.
It's cool working at a mine at a young age, because that's not something kids do these days, I guess.
Over the next 5 hours, they run 50 more yards of dirt through the plant.
So let's shut this plant down and go see if we can find better stuff.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Son of a...
Yeah. That's not good, Wano.
Holy hell.
Head's gone.
Head's gone.
Yep.
We spent 4 years getting to this point.
Yep, head's gone, I Wano.
That sucks.
Blew a head gasket on my pre-World War generator, man. Not too happy about it.
After an abrupt end to their first test run, the Folletts pull the mats to see how much gold they've recovered.
What are we gonna do with those things? We gotta rinse them off or
Yeah.
something.
I'd like to have the sluice boxes wider and just have it so it's more of a fluid motion, because the way we have it right now is we gotta scrape this off, and hand stuff to each other, and you lose a lot in the process of handing stuff around.
Look at the amount of effort they're doing right now to clean that bowl out. 3 people down there with coffee cans dumping water in.
It takes about 20 minutes to get all the concentrates out of the bowl. It's a little difficult just from the way it's set up. We've only seen a little bit of fine gold come out of this thing.
This could take them half an hour just to clean that bowl out.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not plumbed in right. It's not
Nothing's
worth
right.
keeping.
Next, Jagger and his brothers clean up the concentrate.
Luckily, we got Star Gold Panner Wilder here. You want me to feed you a little bit?
Yeah, just throw some in here.
Okay.
Our dad has a lot of trust in us, and he's investing a lot of money. And I kind of want to make my dad proud.
That's all of it?
Yeah.
There's another pan somewhere. It's not real good, guys.
Is that all of it right there?
So we're not done yet.
Yeah,
but I think that's most of it.
Most of your gold will be in here,
Yeah.
buddy. It will. That's not very good. It's actually pretty bad.
That's the bigger pieces the boys have got so far today.
A little bit of fine in there, but nothing to write home about.
Pretty weak.
You guys finish up when you're done. Hey, Jagger.
What's up, Freddy?
Look underneath there.
Right.
If Freddy has set the sluice correctly, Jagger should be able to see the spiraling action in the riffles.
Now, do you see what I was talking about?
That's insane. You really see it cleaning itself out.
Tell me when it really starts to dance, okay?
Got it.
1.
Oh.
As water and gold-bearing material flow down the sluices, the riffles create a vortex. By altering the angle of the adjustable sluice, Freddy can create a perfect deep vortex that washes away the light material and drives the heavier gold down into the carpets.
How's that?
You can see them swirling in each one like a vortex.
Yep, that looks good. You can see how that light material's all constantly going, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what we want. You know, if it wasn't doing that, then those riffles would just fill with sand, right?
I've never seen anything like this before. What I just saw was not happening before at all. There was nowhere near. The water was fighting against itself. Now it's a continuous rhythm. It's always working together, creating those vortexes.
Running the trommel faster means the Follets have completed their 70-yard test in 5 hours instead of 8.
Ran 70 yards, that's the test done. We're gonna shut it down. Shutting it down.
It's time to see if Freddy and Juan's fixes have delivered enough gold to turn this mining operation into a viable business.
Let's have a look in the sluices, guys.
We got some, it's kind of looking like we got nuggets, but I don't know yet, man. It's a little muddy.
It's crunch time as the Follett family check to see if Freddy's fixes have got them the gold they need.
Hey, Ryder, come over here real quick.
What do you see, bud? Holy
Look at
that. Look at this one, guys.
What do you got, Ryder?
Look at that.
Half-ounce nugget.
Holy crap! What? No way! Dude! Yeah, man! Dang! Give me that thing! Jeez!
What do you think, Wilder?
That's pretty cool.
I never found a nugget like that, and not my first few years mining.
Really?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Dang.
Jagger and his brothers need a drastically improved gold way to continue working together and fulfill their dreams of becoming gold miners.
Well, let's clean it up, guys. You guys finish pulling the mats? I'll see you up top.
Cool beans. See you later.
See you in a bit.
Yep.
Shut that water off. They're picking nuggets out of the sluice box. If there was a script for it, you couldn't have wrote it better. I mean, they may actually have a place here where they can learn how to mine, and they can mine and they can make money. We'll know when we get the gold on the scale, but it looked pretty good in the sluice box.
Let's not tell Dad until we get it on the scale. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Let's take and hide this, run all our cons and everything through the cube. We'll keep playing it.
You know, this has got to be exciting for the guys. This is their first real clean out at their mine, so it's exciting times for them. From what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look horrible. You know, it doesn't look half bad.
Yeah!
I'm just hoping that whatever the number is, it's enough for them to be able to stay here and keep on mining.
How much gold do you guys need a day to make wages and make a little profit?
We're gonna need at least an ounce a day.
Ounce? Well, if there's an ounce in this pan, you're doing over an ounce 100 because we ran 70 yards.
Yeah. But we'll see. The scale doesn't lie.
Before the fixes, the first test delivered less than 1/30th of an ounce. If the gold doesn't improve, Dave won't see a return on his $35,000 investment, and the boys' dream of being gold miners is over.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
How's it look?
It's looking all right.
Whoa, that's a lot better than last time.
Yeah.
Now I see why you guys haven't been telling me.
You guys want to get up here?
Yeah, hop up, guys. .72, almost 3/4 of an ounce, guys.
Not quite an ounce. Nope.
Worth over $1,300, but still short of their 1 ounce target.
Well, should we put the gold from the other sluice on?
What?
Yeah. We're not done yet.
You guys.
What?
There's one.
Wow.
Look at this one.
Wow.
There's your big one right there. It's a nice nugget.
That is beautiful.
1.06.
Wow.
Wow.
Good job, guys.
That's fantastic.
With the addition of the nuggets, Freddy and Juan's fixes have delivered over 35 times what they got in the first test run. For the first time, the Follett family have met and exceeded their gold target and are making a profit.
That's a big increase. Huge increase.
Yeah.
That's only 3,000%
Wow.
compared to the first one. Well, I'm proud of that.
So am I.
Oh my.
1.06 ounces in 5 hours equates to around $4,000 a day. That's more than $600,000 over an 8-month season.
If we can keep getting clean outs like that every week, I think gold mining will be a career.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
Wish we had more time with you guys.
Thank you, Freddie.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Enjoying that too? Love you.
The look on Dave's face when he saw that gold hit the pan was surprise, and it was, I think he was proud. He was proud that the boys had done this without him hovering over them.
I've had more fun in the past few weeks of work than I've had in 3 whole years of working. It's been a blast being out here with my brothers, my old man. Everyone's in a good mood. It's great. I'm never turning back. I'd gold mine the rest of my life.
You know, the Folletts are a great family. You know, they went from having a horrible cleanup to now they actually have a feasible mine. So I'm pretty excited for them. All in all, this is a win.
You know, the first cleanup was 3/100ths of an ounce. And after we modified everything, we got over an ounce. Not only did we work on their equipment, we did lots of things here. Most of that, though, came from the cut, getting them on the right material so they're not running topsoil. I couldn't be happier with the outcome. There's lots of gold in this country. The old timers hit it pretty hard. You know, they found lots of large nuggets, but there's still a lot of fine gold as well because they didn't have water to run. And that's what Fred and Melinda are gonna be mining. Let's go help these guys out.
Hey, guys. Welcome. This is Brian, and this is my oldest son, Joshua. My wife, Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
My daughter, Faith. My daughter, Aria. And this
Hi, Aria.
is little Richie.
Hi, Richie.
Ouch!
So what are your days like out here?
Hot. It's real hot. So the rattlesnakes love it. The scorpions love it. Hopefully they don't pay us a visit.
How long have you been mining here?
It goes way back to almost 6 years with a pick and shovel and a little sluice.
It's certainly been an evolution, what he's built in terms of, trommels with using PVC pipe to, now what we have.
We've been mining with equipment for just about the last 7 months.
Well, you're a bit above hobby stage now.
Yeah. With COVID-19, I've lost my job. And so we don't have any income coming in from my side.
That made us realize how fragile our situation was.
I mean, we've done everything we know how to do. So we really need your help. Because right now, my hobby has to feed my family. I have to make this work. Mining started for us right here.
This is Ari and Brian. They're running material. And there's Richie, he's providing moral support.
Our first wash plant had a PVC frame, 2 5-gallon buckets with a screen wrapped around it.
Hey guys, are we gonna find some gold?
Yeah!
All right. Hopefully.
Our hobby mine has turned into something that we absolutely need now because, you know, our income situation has changed quite a bit.
We've gotten to the point where it's a do or die, honestly. You know, it's hard for me to talk about this because, you know, this COVID, everything has turned my world upside down, turned our world upside down. Everything is on the line if this doesn't work out. This is our future.
How much gold have you gotten out of the ground here?
Since we brought Seymour in, just about a half an ounce a week.
Worth less than $1,000 for a week's work.
Covers the bills and buys McDonald's, and that's not enough.
So who's Seymour?
Seymour's the wash plant.
Oh.
The kids named it Seymour because we see more gold. So.
Well, what do you want to get out of this?
I want to be able to just support my family and run this till it's all gone.
That's awesome, man.
Well, let's do a day's run, whatever your day's run normally is.
Okay.
And we'll pull the mats and see how much gold's in them. But while you're running, we're gonna watch it run and we'll decide on a few things we might be able to modify.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Well, let's fire up and see what Seymour can do.
All right, let's fire it up, Ryan.
To figure out what's wrong with their operation, Freddy wants to see it run for a full day and weigh out the gold. Once he's diagnosed the problems, he works with Juan to make the fixes. At the end of the week, they'll run a second test to see if they've increased the Dickinson's gold production.
Well, that's pretty cool. Lawnmower power one.
That's it.
Use what you got.
It's a great idea, honestly.
It is.
It's become our trademark.
What'd you pay for Seymour?
We gave $10,000 for it.
It was worth that.
Yeah, we hadn't paid it off yet, but we're working on it.
The Dickinsons work a 120-acre claim with a mix of fine gold and small flakes. 17-year-old Joshua loads pay dirt into the hopper, which feeds into an 8-foot-long trommel. A beat-up 420cc lawnmower spins the trommel, while jets of water blast the material, forcing gold particles into a 14-foot sluice box, where they are trapped. Dirty water collects in the tailings pond and recirculates before it's pumped back into the plant.
It died. Kill the water. I've got to turn this off. Crap. We lost another wheel.
We have to tighten that lawnmower down really, really tight onto the barrel to get it to turn. But unfortunately, it crushes the wheels on the bottom.
Yeah, it's junk.
Yeah. We're gonna have to take this apart, replace this wheel if we're gonna keep running today.
Fred has a spare wheel, but it's a smaller diameter.
It's gonna make everything goofy here, though.
Yeah.
It may shove your hopper on the other side into this. I wouldn't run it long term. You know, it's good for a few hours.
It'll get me by for the rest of the day. Melinda doesn't like it when we're shut down because we're not getting gold, and that's never a good thing. So we won't tell her about this.
All right, I think she's ready. Fire her up, buddy. All right. All right.
Look at the discharge on your plant, Fred.
We do lose quite a bit of water.
Oh. Yeah, we're losing a ton of water out of that back end.
Yeah, driven on the ground there.
How much?
Probably a gallon a minute. Juan, you got your watch? Count for me.
How long do you want?
30 seconds.
That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of material.
And there's gold in the pan, too.
That's unbelievable. I never would have imagined that gold could even come out there. My ponds are running really low.
Your water's super silty. It's carrying lots and lots of silt there.
Look at all the silt getting into the pump pond.
Our entire system is a giant recirculation system. After we've run for a while, we start to see the silt build up. When it gets bad enough, we don't have enough water volume to continue to run, and we have to scoop the silt out. Every time we scoop that out, of course, we take a ton of water with us.
There's no water source in the desert, so the Dickinsons have to recycle what they have. But as muddy water makes its way through the recirculation ponds, the silt doesn't settle and clogs the pump feeding water back to the plant.
Probably one of the largest problems that we deal with. Our wash plant is capable of running 30 yards a day, but because we spend a great deal of time dealing with this muck, we really only run right now about 10 yards a day.
Because of their water issues, the Dickinsons spend more time digging out silt than mining for gold.
Where are you getting your water from?
We actually have to truck our water in with a water truck to keep the ponds full.
Okay. Well, this is your most precious thing besides the gold right here. Without this water, you don't get any precious gold.
Absolutely.
But we'll try to figure out some ways to help you out on that.
That would be a game changer.
Just 5 hours into the one-day test, the Dickinsons are forced to pull the plug. A 10% improvement in the sluice box isn't nearly enough to save Peter from going broke. So Freddy and Juan investigate to see where else the plant could be failing.
Let's go look at those screens.
Freddy starts at Peter's high-tech shaker deck.
Oh no! He's got 30 mesh screens in there, which is a mistake. Let's see how much stuff's not going through the screens and just going right out with the tailings.
Absolutely.
If it's falling through, there's gonna be gold falling off too.
30 mesh means the screens have 30 holes per inch, a lot finer than normal.
There may be a possibility that they're screening too fine. So by looking at the tailings, we're gonna be able to determine that.
Fill that one up, we'll screen it into this one, I want.
There we go.
To see if the tailings from the screens contain gold, Freddy tests a pan of the discarded dirt at the end of the shaker deck.
You got 30 mesh screens in there, right?
I do.
Okay, we just took this pan right off your tailings pile over there. All your gold's minus 30, right?
That's correct.
There's probably 50 colors in there.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Right now, most of your gold is back out in the tailings pile. You've blinded your screen off to a point where you're kicking more of your pay off than it's going to your sluices and to your bowl.
A shaker deck washes the rocks and separates out gold and fine material that pass through mesh screens and on towards the sluices. Peter's screens are so fine, they're clogging with gravel, so the gold is washing away with the rocks into the waste pile.
You never had a chance to catch your gold, whether it be in the bowl, the sluice, whatever.
You're losing a lot, Peter.
Well, this is not good news.
That's the best news you could have heard this morning after the cleanup. If it wasn't for it all going off the end, you'd had 3 times as much gold possibly yesterday, right?
You need to go to a bigger screen.
Aye, aye, aye.
Right? We're only here 2 more days, so we need it today.
Switching to screens with bigger holes will allow the superfine gold through to be caught in the sluices. But sourcing them at such short notice is a big ask.
Eric, this is Freddy Dodge. How are you today? Good, yeah. Do you carry any 12 mesh screens? No, I don't. 8 mesh? Maybe. Okay. I need 2 6-footers. And is there any way you could make them today if we sent somebody that way?
Okay, I gotta make sure I got that, Freddy. Give me a call back.
We're in a bind here, Eric. We've only got 2 more days here to help this guy.
Give me some time, Freddy. We'll see if we can get them done for you.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Eric. Bye. I know people.
I know. I was going to say that. I'm impressed.
Well, I'm sorry you've had some bad advice over the years, Peter. It's cost you a lot of money. A lot of money and a lot of time.
It's been a long road. How can you screen a 30 mesh, or you just don't do it?
You don't do it. Right now, you're not getting half your gold of your sluice boxes or your blue bowl.
Well, hopefully we can get these screens in time. We don't even know if he has the right screens.
Mm-hmm.
So he may not be able to make it for us today.
If not, we won't be able to fix it while we're here.
Okay. Well, as soon as you know, let me know.
Freddy's home state supplier has come through with a custom set of bigger 8-mesh screens in just 15 hours.
How's it going, Fred?
Doing all right, how are you? Thanks for getting them, man.
I tried my best to hurry.
These guys are in a hornet's nest out here, Cameron.
Let's get these in there, huh?
Well, Cameron, I'd love to hang around all day, but we got to go get these in, man.
Sounds good.
See you later, bud. If you're mining, you got to get done.
So tight. Back at the mine, Lance has to rip out the fine mesh screens that have been losing them gold.
Right now, we're trying to unlodge it from the bracket that's holding it up top. I got all kinds of in the way, and I've got no room to deal with it, so it may not come out. Under it?
Okay, from under it there?
I'll deal with it.
Here it comes. Get out of the way. Stick that camera up your ass and get in here and help.
We got to get those screens, and man, we're running out of time. You ready to put some screens in, Peter?
Freddy, that was quick. I can't believe how quick you got these screens. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Or both. We got to get the different screens in there, or we may as well not fire this plant back up. Got it.
Oh, nice.
All right, we got her.
See how plugged up it is? You knocked a bunch of it out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wonder any gold at all made it to the recovery system. See all the gray looking area? That's all rocks. It's plugged right solid. There's probably well over $1,000 a screen. Peter spent a lot of money in a lot of the wrong places. Maybe if we get him where he realizes that simple is good, maybe these guys will get ahead.
Lance and Freddy run the gold concentrate across the new finishing table.
It looks pretty good for a short run.
I'm feeling apprehensive, nervous.
Now, if this adds up to what we're hoping it will be, we'll be killing it.
So what are you guys hoping to see? Double?
At least.
Last cleanup, Peter got a total of 0.27 ounces, worth $500. Only half of what he needs just to break even.
So here's the bowl.
0.4, 48, 49,
0.5,
51, 52, 53, 57, 58, 59, 6.
Worth around $1,000. Peter's already above his break-even point.
That's in the bowl, right?
That's just the bowl.
That's a big improvement.
Wow.
You guys remember how much gold was in the sluices last time?
Not much, 0.06.
0.06.
3.
Well, we're at 0.23 right now.
43, 44, 45, 47, 48, 6, 7,
0.7, 0.8,
82, 83, 0.84.
0.84 ounces.
0.84.
In the sluices. That's better. What do you think, guys?
A combined total of 1.44 ounces, worth close to $3,000.
Well, that's a hell of a lot better gold than that first test.
From a quarter of an ounce to nearly an ounce and a half.
A 400% increase, more than $2,000 a day.